Sudan, located in northeast Africa, has a rich and diverse history that spans thousands of years. From ancient kingdoms to colonial rule and modern challenges, Sudan's history reflects its complex journey. Let's delve into the fascinating narrative of Sudan's past. Ancient Sudan. The history of Sudan dates back to ancient times. The Kingdom of Kerma, based in the southern region of Nubia, present-day northern and central Sudan, thrived between 2500 to 1500 BCE. Eventually, it fell under the dominion of the new Kingdom of Egypt, establishing Egyptian influence in the region. During the period from 1550 to 1069 BCE, much of Sudan was a part of the new Kingdom of Egypt. Kingdom of Kush. Around 1070 before Common Era, after the collapse of Bronze Age civilizations in the eastern Mediterranean, the Kingdom of Kush emerged as a Nubian state centered at the confluence of the Blue Nile and White Nile. The Kingdom of Kush flourished for centuries and interacted with ancient Egypt, alternating between periods of cooperation and conflict. Christian kingdoms and Arabization. From the 4th to the 15th century CE, Christian kingdoms thrived in Sudan, including Nobatia, Makuria, Alodia, and Deju. These kingdoms developed trade networks and cultural ties with neighboring regions. In the 7th century, Muslim Arabs conquered Egypt but faced resistance when attempting to invade Nubia. Sennar Sultanate and Ottoman rule. During the 14th and 15th centuries, Arab Bedouin tribes gained control over much of Sudan. From 1504 to 1821, the Sultanate of Sennar, also known as the Blue Sultanate, emerged as a dominant power in Sudan, Eritrea, and western Ethiopia. In 1821, Muhammad Ali of Egypt, ruling under the Ottoman Empire, conquered northern Sudan, though he declared semi-independence as the Khedive of Egypt. The Mahdist era and British rule. In the late 19th century, Sudan experienced significant upheaval. The Mahdist uprising, led by Muhammad Ahmad, known as the Mahdi, successfully fought against the Ottoman Egyptian military administration in Sudan. In 1885, the Mahdists captured Khartoum, resulting in the death of the British-appointed Governor-General, General Gordon. However, Muhammad Ahmad died shortly after. In the 1890s, the British sought to regain control over Sudan, fearing that other colonial powers would exploit the instability in the region. Under joint British-Egyptian administration, Sudan became a de facto British colony. The British implemented infrastructure development projects but faced resistance from Sudanese nationalists demanding self-determination. Independence and civil wars. Sudan gained independence from Britain and Egypt on January 1, 1956. However, internal conflicts and tensions persisted. The First Sudanese Civil War, 1955 to 1972, erupted between the northern and southern regions, fueled by demands for greater autonomy in the south. The war resulted in significant casualties and displacement. A peace agreement in 1972 failed to address underlying grievances satisfactorily. In 1983, the Second Sudanese Civil War broke out, mainly between the Central Sudanese government and the Sudan People's Liberation Army, SPLA, in the south. The war, characterized by ethnic and religious tensions, lasted until 2005 and led to the eventual independence of South Sudan in 2011. Recent challenges and transition. Sudan faced various challenges in recent years. The country witnessed the conflict in Darfur from 2003 to 2020, where rebel groups such as the Sudan Liberation Movement, SLM, and the Justice and Equality Movement, JEM, clashed with the government. The conflict resulted in a humanitarian crisis and allegations of ethnic cleansing. In 2019, longtime President Omar al-Bashir was overthrown following popular protests. Sudan entered a transitional period marked by tensions between the military and civilian politicians. In 2023, clashes erupted between the army, led by General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, and the paramilitary Rapid Support Forces, RSF, led by General Mohammed Hamdan Dagalo Hemedti. Sudan's history is a tapestry of ancient civilizations, Islamic conquests, colonial rule, and internal conflicts. While it has faced significant challenges, Sudan continues to navigate its path towards stability, peace, and democratic governance. By understanding its past, Sudan can shape a better future for its people.